what I say today is MS is a disease that actually we saw like a puzzle. We did a lot of work about immune system, but nothing, or very few studies trying to open to find new solution. Mm-hmm. This may be a new solution because there are a lot of pathological data that we have to improve and to outline, and there are a lot of clinical data important. So now we open new frontiers in MS research, and why not? Mm-hmm. If we have just the solution, okay, but we have the solution. We know that to control the immune system is good, but is not enough for MS. The only thing we want to do is to open new frontiers. The first thing is to go to do the procedure only if you have a team. Because you need a team that take care of you. The team is composed by a neurologist, a doctorist, mm-hmm. and who does the procedure, mm-hmm. who will do the procedure. So you need these 3 subjects to do liberation, because there is a protocol in Ferrara, Bologna, where we follow up the patient every month for the first month and every 3 months for the future. Mm-hmm. So it's very important. And the second, it's important to do all study in venous angiography. You have to study the lumbar plexus and jugular veins and the azygos vein. This is very important because I saw a lot of study only partial. Mm-hmm. So you can say liberation, full liberation, if you haven't liberated all the vessel. Mm-hmm. This is very, very, very important. Mm-hmm. And most of the failures are due to this. In this meeting, I told to everybody that CCSY may have a proper clinical findings. Mm-hmm. I think that CCSY has a fatigue, mm-hmm. headache. It's a peculiar type of headache that works on lying position and working memory and sleep. All this area improve in almost all patients. All patients have a congenital disease. Congenital means that if you observe some result of angiography on echography, you see that some patterns are typical of congenital disease. We saw inverted valves. Mm-hmm. Impossible to be secondary to inflammation or something else, or twisted azygos. This is very important. Yeah. And we did a study on autopsy case, and we saw that the tissue in the venous vessel is different from the normal, suggesting one more time that this is a congenital, not acquired. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind that one important thing: progressive means progressive. So we saw patient during the time going worsening. Yeah. With a slope that is more variable, but is a slope going down. Yes. So what we found I think in 50% of our patients is to have a parallel line. So the progression is out. So if you go to analyze, this is not a failure, this is a success. The problem for progressive form is that many times we saw agenesia of the lumbar plexus. And so it's different to open what is not present.
Yes, yes.
Agenesia means the absence of the vessel.
Yes.
So what we did is to open the associated stenosis in jugular vein. Yeah. So I'm really happy for this because I think for the first time many patients may have a stable disease. I never saw patient in wheelchair go and walk.
Yes.
Yeah, this is very important also for people.
Yes.
But in many patients the quality was better and is better, and in many patients some improvement in motor function was really pleasant. And we will do a double-blind study, randomized, and with about 400 patients in Italy, and involving 5 or 6 center teams, because the condition is to have a team, working team, and we will do diagnosis with venography and treatment in 2/3 of the patient, and only diagnosis in 1/3. If the treatment will have results, the other third will do liberation procedure. And I think that this is correct. We need strong evidence. And this is for all people.